we are making a gluten-free eggless plum cake with no alcohol. Plum cakes are a Christmas classic, loaded with moist berries and an explosion of warm spices and flavors. This cake is truly a celebration, so let's get baking. Make sure to check the recipe for all the measurements. Guar gum is a type of edible gum. You can also use gond instead. Make sure the yogurt is at room temperature. I've used regular homemade yogurt. Make sure it is thick. 1 tablespoon ghee is completely optional. For the spices, you can vary the ratio per your choice. You can also add orange zest instead of lemon zest. The choice of berries and nuts is completely up to you. Make sure the orange juice is at room temperature. In a large mixing bowl, add 1 cup sorghum flour, 1/4 cup tapioca flour, 1/4 cup rice flour, half tablespoon baking powder, half teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Now let's add the spices. Half teaspoon ground nutmeg, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, half teaspoon ground cardamom, 3/4 teaspoon ginger powder, and 1/4 teaspoon clove powder. Sieve the dry ingredients and break down any lumps with the help of a spoon. Discard the impurities. Add 1 teaspoon edible gum. Give everything a good mix and set aside. In another bowl, add 1 cup yogurt and whisk. Make sure that yogurt is thick and it is at room temperature. The yogurt becomes smooth. Whisk for about 1 minute and get rid of any lumps. Add half cup oil. I've used canola oil. You can use any other odorless oil. Whisk them together. Once they are mixed well, add sugar in batches. So in total, I've used 3/4 cup sugar. With yogurt and oil, I'll be mixing a little less than half a cup. Add half tablespoon vanilla extract and mix together. Add 1 tablespoon lemon zest. I want to leave 1/3 cup of sugar for making caramel. Keep mixing well. The oil and yogurt mixture form our egg substitute, so make sure that this mixture is uniformly mixed together. Our wet mixture is ready. Let's prepare our berries. In a pan over medium heat, add 2/3 cup of orange juice. Now add 1/3 cup golden raisins, half cup tutti frutti, 1/3 cup currants or black raisins. Now I'm adding chopped dates and green raisins. You can also chop up the currants and golden raisins if you like smaller pieces. With a spatula, gently press the fruit into the orange juice. Add 1/4 cup water and make sure all the fruit is in the liquid. Simmer for 3 to 4 minutes. The liquid reduces and the berries are now plump with all of the juice. Turn off heat and set aside. To get the signature color for our plum cake, we'll make caramel. In a heavy bottom pan on low-medium heat, add 1/3 cup of sugar and spread it with the help of a spatula. We want the sugar to melt. Avoid stirring the sugar in between. Once the sugar is stirred, it takes longer to start melting. One tip over here is to use a pan with raised walls so that when you add water, you do not get hurt. Now, after 3 to 4 minutes, you'll start seeing that the sugar at the edges has started turning amber. Be ready with 1/4 cup hot water as the caramel starts changing color from a beautiful amber to burnt very quickly. Start stirring the liquid and mix it in with the rest of the sugar. Keep stirring as the sugar dissolves, the color gets mixed in uniformly. Now, as the liquid starts turning a light brown color, add 1/4 cup hot water. Take care to keep your hands safe. The liquid is very hot. Turn off heat and keep stirring continuously. And now allow this to cool. 1/3 cup sugar makes about a tablespoon less than 1/3 cup of caramel. Once the caramel cools down, we will add it to our wet mixture and keep whisking it well. Now we will also add 1 tablespoon of ghee. It's now time to make the batter. Add the wet mixture to the dry mix. Keep whisking to avoid any lumps in the batter. Add in the chopped nuts. I'm adding almonds and pistachios. You can use any nuts of your choice. I'm saving some nuts for garnishing. Add the soaked berries into the mixture. Give everything a good mix. Transfer the batter into a greased baking dish lined with parchment paper. I'm using a 7-inch round cake tin. Even out the batter using a spatula and use the leftover nuts to garnish. Gently press down the nuts on the surface with a spoon. The cake is now ready to be baked. Bake the cake in a preheated oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 165 degrees Celsius for about 50 to 60 minutes. Let's check on the cake after 50 minutes. Insert a skewer in the middle and check if it comes out clean. Looks like the cake needs about 10 more minutes. It's been 60 minutes and I'm taking out the cake. Let it cool completely before cutting. For getting clean slices, make sure that the cake is completely cool. Enjoy this deliciously moist Christmas cake with your loved ones, and please share this recipe with your friends and family. Look at the gorgeous color and the moist, rich texture of this gluten-free eggless plum cake. Make sure to like this recipe, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more delicious gluten-free recipes. Also, please follow us on Instagram. Share this recipe with your loved ones. Thank you for watching.